Good morning, YouTube family. It's Denise here, aka West Coast Rust. Unfortunately, I have to come to you in my car this morning. Today is March 8th, gotta do the year, 2013, and it is my 1-year Surgiversary. I'm actually driving in the car because I'm headed to a bariatric support group meeting for my program. I haven't really thought about whether or not I will go to any more because it's an hour and a half drive each way to get there. But today is a pretty important day to me, and I really think it's beneficial for me to go ahead and go today. Okay, so I'll give you guys the stats first because I know that's what everybody wants to hear. I started my journey. My highest recorded weight was 200, and it looks like 90 pounds. When I was at the doctor a couple weeks ago. I joined my bariatric program. I had lost a little bit of weight before that, trying to get my diabetes under control. When I joined the bariatric program on December 7th, 2012, I weighed 264 pounds. And when I had surgery March 8th, 2013, I weighed 247 pounds. Last week, I weighed 160 pounds even. And, no, I'm sorry, that was so wrong. I weighed 156 pounds even, and today I'm 153 pounds even. So I lost 3 pounds this week, and there's probably many reasons why I did, but I will say that I worked harder for those 3 pounds this week than I probably have in the last 6 months, and that is no joke. I worked hard to get those 3 pounds. I cleaned up my eating. I was probably eating for the last 5 or 6 days 30 carbs or less, I would guess. My protein intake was up over 120 for 5 of those probably 6 days, and I worked out 6 out of 7 days. Not just jogging on the treadmill or walking or doing some other kind of exercise, but I also did a couple days of Tabata, which is it's cycles, 30-minute cycle, or excuse me, I think it's 30-second cycles, maybe it's 20, and you do 8 of a particular exercise with a 10-second rest in between. Anyway, if you guys want to look it up, you can look up a Tabata timer on any of your smartphones or whatever. There's apps for it. I have the Tabata Timer Pro or something like that. Anyway, I've only been doing, I think 18 minutes, I think, is what my workout takes me for 4 different exercises. And my 4 exercises this week were sumo squats, planks, jumping jacks, and crunches. And holy crap, am I sore. I mean, I'm so sore. But it's a good sore. It's a sore I haven't felt in a really, really long time. So I feel really good and healthy about it. I have one particular shout out I want to give out. I talked with her this morning on Facebook. I want to say thank you to Miss Sasha LaRue, Sonia Folks. I just want to say this, Sonia. You were my very first subscriber on YouTube. You're a very influential person in my journey. I look up to everything that you do. I love the fact that you're real. You don't sugarcoat anything. You admit your mistakes when you make them, if you think they're mistakes. And that you are compassionate about other people in this community. That's what I'll say. I'm very emotional about her. I don't know why. I love her to death, and I think that she's a fantastic addition to the community. So thank you. There are lots of other people who have helped me along the way, and I am not done by any means. I don't want this video to be like this departing video or something like that. What it is really is just acknowledging that I've been doing this for a year now, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it. I've had a lot of people ask me recently, are you disappointed that you did RNY and you didn't do the gastric sleeve? And the answer is absolutely not. Because I knew myself from the beginning, and I knew that I would have a problem with carbohydrates, and I was hoping and praying that I would dump. And I do. It's not as severe as I know some people have, but I'll tell you, if I have too many tortilla chips, I feel so sick. And it's not that many, really. It's probably, maybe 2 serving sizes instead of 1. But it's not even close to what I would have eaten before. But I feel so incredibly nauseous. My biggest dumping issue is nausea. I don't always vomit, and I don't have the other issues down at the bottom half. I really just get exceptionally nauseous, and it is a great deterrent because I don't want to eat those things. I can eat a cookie. I can eat a little bit of cake if I want. I can have pie if I want. I mean, I've experimented a little bit. I haven't eaten a piece of pizza. I haven't really had a lot of bread. A couple of times, you know, I've eaten a little bit of like one of the Starbucks ham and egg sandwiches. I'll take the top bun off and I'll have a little bit of the bottom bun with the egg and the cheese and the ham. But I've only done that, you know, half a dozen or a dozen times, and not the whole thing. I have made myself sick. I have vomited. It has not been good. But the thing is in the last year I have really, really learned about my body and about who I am. And I noticed one thing about myself. My standards are very high now. I don't have a very high tolerance for bullshit, and I don't like it when people sugarcoat things. And I'm having a real hard time with pot stirrers right now. Like, I want to give a shout out to TJ Brownfield. Hello, TJ. I said this to him on Facebook the other day. Although he may at times be very vulgar and be very offensive to some people, I find him to be a breath of fresh air, because you know what? He knows who he is, he tells you who he is, and he doesn't change himself for anyone. And I'm not going to change myself for anyone. I'm done. I'm done taking a back seat. I'm done, you know, yeah. It's all about me. Taking this last month or so and really focusing on me more has made the scale go down. At one point in the last month, I found myself up to 159 pounds, where I did not want to be. I don't ever want to hit the 160 mark again. My maintenance range is 150 to 163, but I would really like eventually to end up somewhere in the 140s if I can. And I think I can, because I mean, look, with a little bit of extra hard work this week, I'm down to 153. So I'm at the lower end of my maintenance range now, and I would like to go below that and stay below that as a maintenance range. I don't even want to talk about goal. I don't even know what goal looks like. I don't think any of us really get to goal per se. I think we just find our happy place. So I'm pretty close to my happy place. It won't be long. Clothes-wise, I've been able to fit into some size 8s now for pants. I bought 2 pairs of size 8 dress pants the other day. My jeans are still mostly 10s. I do have a couple of pairs of 8s, but there again, it just depends on the cut. I've been able to get in some large shirts, mostly extra larges still, but I do believe I'll probably go down to a large for everything on the top once I have my breast reduction July 1st. So, I'm still working out. I'm still trying to change my canvas now. I'm not necessarily focused on weight loss, but if it happens, that's fine. Of course, who wouldn't want it? And more than anything, I'm preparing myself for the upcoming breast reduction and lift. And I'm excited to have 20-year-old boobs on a 40-year-old body. I am. I will not lie. I'm a little bit scared about what the abdomen will look like once the boobs are done. But, you know, I guess I'll deal with it, right? Because I'll still have 20-year-old boobs. Or 18 or whatever. Mine never look normal, so I'll never have to worry about it. My largest my largest bra cup was an F, and I'm a triple D now, so I'm excited to go smaller than that and to get them put back where they belong naturally. So, anyway, this video is getting long. I want to make sure it'll upload, so I will just say thank you all. Thank you very much for everything that you've given me. I hope you'll continue to watch my videos. I really appreciate all my new subscribers that I have. I have a few new subscribers, and I'm honored that you would listen to my advice or listen to my stories, my experiences, and I hope that you get something from it that's beneficial to you in your journey. And with that, I'm just going to let it go. And I'll say be well and be kind to each other, and keep working hard, because I'm gonna. Peace.